One of your biggest mistakes is thinking that wealth is only for the lucky, and this world and its system have been fooling you, keeping you from discovering the valuable principles that lead to wealth. Here's the truth. No one is telling you. Wealth isn't some mystery. It's a game, and the rich have mastered it. And the best part is, you can learn the rules too. Warren Buffett, one of the richest men in the world, didn't just wake up a billionaire. It took him 94 years of learning, making mistakes, and perfecting these principles. This isn't about luck or shortcuts. It's about mastering simple, proven rules that anyone can apply. Most people waste their entire lives chasing money in all the wrong ways, never realizing that the keys to wealth have been right in front of them all along. If you've been waiting for the perfect moment to take control of your financial future, that moment is now. You've been kept in the dark long enough. It's time to learn what it really takes to become rich, so let's dive in and get started. If you're ready to learn how to become financially free before 50, comment yes below and let's get started. Warren Buffett is a name almost everyone knows, but not everyone understands how he became so incredibly wealthy. What's remarkable about Buffett is not just the size of his fortune, but how he built it. He didn't rely on luck or high-risk gambles. Instead, he followed a set of timeless principles that are as relevant today as they were when he started investing at 11 years old. In this video, I'm going to share with you 5 key money principles that Buffett has followed throughout his life. These are the principles that can help anyone, regardless of age or income, build wealth. These principles are more than just financial tips. They are a way of thinking and living that can set you on the path to financial freedom. So, let's dive into the first principle, one that Buffett believes is the foundation for all success: investing in yourself. Warren Buffett has often said, "The best investment you can make is in yourself." This might sound simple, but the impact of this principle is profound. When you invest in your skills, knowledge, and health, you are building the foundation for long-term success. Whether it's through reading, learning a new skill, or taking care of your physical and mental well-being, investing in yourself pays dividends over time. Think about it. The more you know, the better decisions you can make. The more skills you acquire, the more opportunities you create for yourself. And when you are healthy, both mentally and physically, you have the energy and focus to pursue your goals with greater determination. Take Buffett as an example. He's an avid reader, devouring books and constantly learning even in his 90s. If you're wondering how you can start investing in yourself, begin with small steps. Read for 30 minutes a day, take online courses, or focus on improving your physical health. These actions may seem minor, but they accumulate over time, just like compound interest in a bank account. Once you've made the commitment to invest in yourself, the next step is to protect those gains. After all, what's the point of growing if you don't know how to manage and save what you've earned? This leads us to Buffett's second principle: prioritizing, saving, and smart spending. Now that you've started investing in yourself, it's time to focus on how to handle the money you earn. Warren Buffett is famously known for being frugal, even though he's one of the wealthiest people in the world. His second principle is all about saving and spending wisely. It's not just about saving money for the sake of it, but about making sure your money works for you in the long term. Buffett once said, "Do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving." This means putting savings first, no matter how tempting it may be to spend on things you don't really need. The earlier you start saving, the more you allow your money to grow through compound interest, which is one of the most powerful forces in wealth building. Smart spending is equally important. This doesn't mean you should live miserably or deny yourself the things you enjoy, but it does mean thinking twice before making unnecessary purchases. Buffett himself still lives in the same modest house he bought decades ago, and avoids wasting money on luxuries. The key here is to differentiate between what you need and what you want. By saving first and spending wisely, you're protecting your financial future. But protecting your money is only one side of the coin. The next step is to grow your wealth intelligently, and for that, we move to Buffett's third principle: investing in what you understand. Buffett is very clear on this. Never invest in a business you cannot understand. His third principle is all about knowing exactly where your money is going. Too often, people are tempted by the promise of quick gains in areas they know little about, but this is a recipe for disaster. Instead, Buffett advises sticking to your circle of competence, the areas where you have deep knowledge and understanding. When you invest in what you know, you're better equipped to evaluate the risks and potential returns. For example, Buffett famously avoided tech stocks during the dot-com boom because he didn't fully understand the industry. Instead, he invested in companies like Coca-Cola and American Express, businesses he could analyze and predict with confidence. The lesson here is simple. Don't chase trends or invest in something just because everyone else is doing it. Instead, take the time to research, understand, and evaluate any investment before putting your money into it. And if you don't understand it, stay away. This principle will protect you from costly mistakes and ensure your investments are sound. Once you've invested wisely in things you understand, the next key to wealth is one that many people overlook: patience. Wealth doesn't happen overnight, and that's why Buffett's next principle focuses on thinking long-term. If there's one thing Warren Buffett has mastered, it's patience. His fourth principle focuses on the long term, allowing investments to grow steadily over time. Buffett once said, "The stock market is designed to transfer money from the impatient to the patient." And this couldn't be truer. Wealth doesn't happen overnight. Those who chase quick wins often end up with more losses than gains, while those who play the long game are rewarded with financial stability. The power behind long-term investing is in compounding. Over time, small investments grow into substantial wealth, but only if you give them the time to do so. Buffett didn't become a billionaire by flipping stocks or chasing trends. Instead, he held on to investments for decades, watching them multiply as the years passed. It's not always glamorous, but it's the most reliable path to financial freedom. Think of the stock market as a marathon, not a sprint. Quick gains might seem tempting, but they're often fleeting. Wealth built slowly, with patience and persistence, tends to last far longer. This principle isn't just about sticking with investments for the long haul. It's about having the discipline to wait and let your money work for you. The beauty of compounding is that your returns also generate returns, snowballing over time into something truly significant. But patience isn't just reserved for your money. Who you spend your time with is just as important as how you spend your money. That brings us to Buffett's final principle: surrounding yourself with the right people. Warren Buffett often credits his success not just to his own wisdom, but to the people he has surrounded himself with throughout his life. "You will move in the direction of the people that you associate with," he famously said. This fifth principle highlights how crucial it is to build a strong network of people who inspire and support your growth. Buffett's mentor, Benjamin Graham, is a prime example of how the right relationships can shape your future. Graham's influence on Buffett's investing philosophy was profound, and without that mentorship, Buffett might not have become the investment legend he is today. Surrounding yourself with people who are smarter, more experienced, or simply supportive can push you to achieve far more than you could alone. This principle isn't limited to business. Whether it's in your personal life or professional endeavors, the people you allow into your circle will either lift you higher or hold you back. Finding mentors, peers, and friends who challenge and encourage you can significantly impact your financial journey. Buffett built his success by surrounding himself with individuals who had knowledge, experience, and integrity. Now that you've got these 5 powerful principles, it's time to put them into action. They're more than just advice. They're a roadmap to financial freedom. Let's bring it all together and see how these principles can work in harmony to help you achieve wealth. So now you have the 5 core principles that guided Warren Buffett throughout his life and helped him build incredible wealth. These principles aren't reserved for billionaires. They're practical, accessible strategies that anyone can apply to their own financial journey. Now, it's time for you to take action. Which of these principles will you start working on today? Comment below and let me know. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs to hear Warren Buffett's timeless wisdom. And if you're interested in learning more about how wealthy people raise their children to succeed financially, make sure to check out our next video on the lessons rich people teach their kids about money. You won't want to miss it.